So I'm hoping that this video doesn't get stolen as well. Hashtag shout out to Linda KWAZK. This is not the first article that she has taken the title and the exact contents of my video and not given me credit. However, I guess I complained enough that she ended up sourcing my video here as the source for her entire article. Leading teams in the finance sector for over a decade, highly experienced, very, very impressive credentials there. Glad that you're doing well, Linda. But yes, basically amidst this ever-lowering price, last night we did touch on 150 and we bounced up, which is a good sign. Love seeing that. I'm hoping that continues, and I'm hoping for the next few days. Ideally, we want to make it as close to the 24th as possible, because that's, if we're going to look at patterns and charting, which right now is not really telling us very much, it's possible that the triangle could repeat itself here and potentially have a breakout. But it is anyone's guess, to be honest. But the only thing that I am really happy seeing is Litecoin staying above 150, staying above the bottom of this triangle here. But amidst all of that, there was some excellent news that came out. Let's see, Jinji's tweet here. Guys, this is huge. All FUD about the Lightning Network should disappear now. Let's embrace the new era of payments to the moon. Litecoin quoted this as well. Congrats Lightning, the beta is now live on Bitcoin and Litecoin mainnet. And then we have here from Lightning itself, big day for Bitcoin and Litecoin. Lightning goes live on mainnet. And so here, if you want to read the full blog post, there's a ton of information here. I'm not going to go through the entire article in here. I'm going to leave a link to this in the description if you guys want to check it out. There's so many benefits that the Lightning Network provides to Litecoin, Bitcoin specifically. My personal favorite is going to be cross-chain atomic swaps, I believe. But overall, really good news. The fact that the beta is now released is, again, people were asking, when is Lightning getting released? And the answer was always kind of, it technically already is. But this is kind of one of the most official releases the Lightning Network will have, because it's more about adoption. It's decentralized and there's a lot of people, and this is probably the closest we'll get to a official release. So this is really big news, really good for Litecoin and Bitcoin. A lot of people were saying about, won't that invalidate Litecoin because Bitcoin will be so fast? And I found a good response kind of further down in a Reddit thread here. Someone said, is the Lightning Network beneficial to Litecoin? Doesn't it kind of make it obsolete? The response basically is that Litecoin was made for the Lightning Network. Charlie had foresight on this. Also, atomic swaps and Litecoin is super undervalued. Somebody also basically said, yes, don't let Bitcoin Cash and anti-Litecoin network trolls steer you away thinking Litecoin won't have value with the Lightning Network. But yeah, I would recommend checking out this blog post. Like I said, going to leave a link to the description. This is good news, and I wouldn't let the price currently bring you down, because we are going through still the overall market downtrend that we've been seeing. However, I'm personally happy as long as we're above this triangle, the bottom of it, or as long as we're hovering around it. If we would plummet much below that, then I would be a little concerned. And if we even look at the Litecoin-Bitcoin pairing here, Litecoin is pretty close to its all-time high of 2% of a Bitcoin. It's still hovering right around that mark, which again is another good sign for Litecoin. The bad signs are for the market. The market is doing bad. Litecoin is doing great. Litecoin is doing great, but I think it's an understatement to say the market as a whole is doing bad. Again, if we look here, Litecoin down 2.5%. Everything else down at least 5%, except Ethereum Classic, I guess. So basically, if you're in the Litecoin family holding strong, you're essentially in the best ship you can be in cryptocurrency, because cryptocurrency as a whole is not doing the best, but the top performer, at least one of the top performers right now, is Litecoin. And in the top 20, Litecoin is, it's definitely the best cryptocurrency to be on.